Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and we are back for another reaction to WandaVision, episode 4. And of course, I am joined by my co host, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. And we are back on a Friday. It's nice and bright outside right now. We're not recording in the middle of the night today.
Yeah, we're not recording at 3 a.m.
But we are definitely pumped for episode 4 of WandaVision. So last episode, we were in the 70s. Wanda bopping around, getting exponentially more pregnant within hours on a day. And eventually, she gives birth to her twins named Tommy and Billy.
Billy and Tommy,
Yeah.
Wiccan and Speed, yeah.
So we finally met her twins, and we'll see how that ends up working out through the show. Are they real life babies, or will they be ripped apart from her shortly? We shall see. But also, in the meantime, we got more hints about Sword, including Miss Geraldine and her necklace. She straight up revealed herself, basically, or at least exposed herself by showing that she knew about Pietro and his death at the hands of Ultron, which, to say the least, triggered Wanda. She straight up yeeted Miss Geraldine slash Monica right up on out of her town. And while all of this was happening, Vision was kind of bopping around. We saw Agnes and Herb. First, we saw Herb cutting his stone
Wall?
wall.
Yeah.
Just cutting into it. And then later, as he was repairing it, he and Agnes were kind of chit-chatting, whispering
Telling
about
secrets.
telling secrets before he was able to get out why Geraldine was brought here and held here. He was cut off by Agnes, who abruptly made her own exit. Finally, at the end, we did see Ms. Monica land outside of the bubble where Sword, presumably, is convening, and that is where we left off. Obviously, this is still with the twins coming in, setting up to still follow somewhat of a House of M storyline. It'll just be interesting to see whether they keep them as the two mutant babies or if they down the road bring them back as reincarnated babies and these ones vanish before our eyes. Or how they work that also if they do House of M. Will we be introduced to more mutants? Because House of M is technically led by Magneto,
Yeah.
so we shall see.
I want to see how dark they are going to get within the show.
And we still have yet to see Mephisto himself, but I can't imagine he's not behind a good part of this still. So, it'll be Evan Peters. Will Evan Peters be an alternate reality
Quicksilver?
Are they just going to try to pass off Quicksilver as the new actor? Or that would be terrible. I really hope.
Oh my god, if Evan Peters comes back as Quicksilver, I really hope they do not give him this horrible wig that they've been giving him in the X-Men movies. I can't look at it again. I physically cannot. Oh my god.
Were they hiding an Aaron Taylor Johnson cameo that maybe we didn't know?
I hope so. I love Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Me too. So I would not be mad at it. All right. Well, are you ready for episode 4, Hannah?
Yes. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's get into it.
I hope we get Jimmy Woo this episode. Just patiently waiting. Oh, we're the 80s in this episode, right?
80s, maybe still in the 70s. We weren't sure last week if they were going to stay in the 70s. Oh.
What the hell is this?
Is this Wanda creating stuff?
No, that's Monica. Oh, we just heard Captain Marvel.
What just happened with her, though? What's going on?
Is this the blip?
Oh.
It's the blip.
We're all coming back. We don't have the capacity.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh my god. This is terrifying.
Your mom, she died, honey. What? No, you're mistaken.
It's so sad.
It's really interesting to see them come back from that
Yeah,
in basically the same fashion as they left. But
that was like way more like immersive than, you know, getting the blip from Endgame and Far
Yeah.
From Home's perspective.
but they just like showed up there. They're just like, hey, we're
Yeah,
back.
Far From Home, it was a joke, and then in Endgame, you just saw like some of the Avengers. Like, well, no, not even that. They just came back.
Wow.
I work here.
If you did, your badge would work, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Right.
excuse you.
I have a meeting.
Hey, you know who this is? You'd be doing me a big favor with this FBI thing, but if you need more time...
No.
Missing persons.
Was that the FBI on the outside of the bubble?
FBI or Sword, I thought.
Well, because what's his name? He's part of the FBI, isn't
Yeah,
he?
Jimmy Woo is FBI.
And if she's going to report and help them, yeah, there he is. Ah!
I love him.
Sheriff, would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
Saying the town of Westview, New Jersey doesn't exist.
I
Did
pulled
she
phone numbers for all the residents.
wipe
I'm only through
people's
the deed, and So far, I
minds?
got diddly squat.
Oh, there's her drone.
Oh, we found the helicopter.
Wait, way to go.
It's the field.
Rambo. Captain Rambo.
So they presumably wanted her to go in there then. Because the rest of them are getting messages to, like, not come. I can't imagine nobody else has tried, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Darcy.
Get Daddy!
What's your field?
Everyone in the show is so pretty. Or it's just me being gay.
It's just like a culmination of everybody, like FBI, Sword, the military.
This looks very much like Arrival.
Yes. Just start drawing circles on paper and putting it up to
Yes.
the force field.
Here, set up beside you.
One of Thanos' ships are gonna come down.
We've been told the radiation is within a safe limit.
It is for now.
For
No
now.
longer wavelengths superimposed over the noise here.
Okay.
Wow, okay. So he was just...
A Sword agent. Or
Did
FBI or
she
whatever.
come up with the bees when he came out?
Maybe the bees are like in the sewer.
Sewage bees just sound gnarly.
Imagine this being your job.
Keep me updated.
Be like, no, I want to stay up here with you guys.
You knew me in the bedpost.
I want to watch Wanda's sitcom.
Thanks for the feedback, Jimmy.
So it was Darcy watching them.
Is that? So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring two Avengers?
It's a working theory. Maybe I could get that coffee.
I love this duo. Yeah, that's the shot at the end of the first episode.
Who are those
Originally,
names?
This case was a missing person, so we're going to
For
start
her.
Oh.
there. We
Credits.
successfully identified two
Yeah.
individuals inside the Westview anomaly.
Is she holding
The
people
hostage that were actually part of the village or the town.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, played by Todd and Sharon Davis.
Oh my. Were they scared of Wanda the whole time?
Agent Wu.
Have we been completely wrong about like Mephisto? We'll know if they put Agnes up there.
Oh,
This is totally gonna work.
Yeah, so this is when we saw in the second
Yeah.
episode. They're like, Wanda, who's doing this to you?
What does it look like to you?
Like a retro version of a sword drone.
Still don't know what the like red means.
yeah.
Idea, we'll start talking.
We didn't see Dottie up
Wanda.
there though.
Wanda, can
With
you
the
read
people.
me? Over.
She was the only one to call her out.
Oh,
So that
they can
just
see the commercial.
Nothing. It's over. Mission failure.
It's worth a try. Good effort, Doctor.
are they just not going to watch the commercial?
Yeah, come on in.
No, they're not.
That confirms that we were seeing everything from like Wanda's perspective then in the first 2 episodes, because they didn't see like her looking at it and
Yeah.
the blood. So there's the bees.
Yeah, and his outfit just.
Oh, it changed to a beekeeper outfit. So
Yeah,
it was
changed.
like a hazmat suit. A jump rope.
That was what was hooked to him to like pull it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a jump rope.
Oh my god. But oops.
Oh god, I
Yeah.
haven't seen those since I was in like elementary school.
What happened to him? She just like that's when she was like, nope, and reversed everything. But
Oh yeah, what happens to him when she does that? Yeah.
oh.
Oh my god.
Ah.
This is so creepy.
Has that happened before? A reference to our reality?
No, never.
Oh, I'm surprised she let them see this.
I think you should leave.
What happened? Where'd she go?
God, not again.
Okay.
Are you?
Is she gonna tell her?
She is so intimidating.
You are a stranger and an outsider.
Oh.
Right now, you are trespassing here. I want you to leave.
Oh.
Holy shit. Wanda!
Whew.
That was intense.
Where is Geraldine?
Is he gray?
Yeah, he was.
He looked dark. I'm gonna be embarrassed if that's wrong.
Oh.
Oh, she
Yeah,
left,
he does
honey.
look dark. His clothes are
rush home.
fine.
Do-
Yeah.
What? What is it? What's wrong?
You're fucking joking. Oh my god,
We don't have to stay.
Oh my god.
that's dark. That is so dark.
Our home.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Oh, what an image.
You okay?
Ooh.
It's Wanda. It's all Wanda.
Oh my god. Oh.
My gosh.
What the fuck? Is she just using his corpse as like a puppet?
Ugh. Now I can't, like, I couldn't get that out of my head the rest of that time.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we just went into his, like, corpse body and the credits just then.
Oh my god. That is like far and away like the darkest thing to ever happen in the MCU.
That was real dark.
Ooh, Doctor Strange 2 is gonna be a horror movie.
I have to say, I was not expecting that. I thought at the most he was a figment of her imagination, not
Yeah, not like
that she was just
using his dead
puppeteering his
corpse.
dead body.
Jesus fucking Christ. What an image though.
Whew.
Like that like
I mean,
sent
I am glad that we
chills down
weren't
my spine.
wrong. Like, oh, he looks dark. He's great.
Yeah, I was about to be embarrassed.
His clothes are color, but yeah, no. Whew. So this was definitely a very different episode than the first 3. It was all from like an outsider's perspective instead of from Wanda's perspective this time.
I love the different perspectives though, like especially with the beekeeper coming out, because when we watched it from their perspective, it really did like feel like so intense and like scary.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god, it's like a villain. And then like from our perspective now, we're like, oh my god, it's like a good guy. It's fine. Like we're
Like,
okay.
getting it down. Yeah. So the only thing I'm wondering, if it's all Wanda, is she she's editing the footage, but why is she even sending this out? This is like an overlay on top of the cosmic noise that's happening. Why? Like, why is she
Why are we doing sitcoms? Like, we still need that answered.
Yeah, why is she doing sitcoms? Why is she broadcasting the sitcoms over the air like this? And is she the one editing them, or is there still
Another
another
person at
force
play.
as
Yeah.
well with her?
Because I was like set on Mephisto until this episode.
I'm still not convinced she's not part of it. I'm still not convinced that it's solely her
I
yet.
want to know who, like, there's no way that she did it by herself.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
she came up with this by herself, and she put herself and all these people in this thing by herself. It seems like a very, like,
Left with him.
hard
I don't
change
know.
in character, especially after we left her in Endgame.
She wasn't like losing her mind in Endgame. She was
No.
sad, but like a normal person sad who just lost their friends. She didn't show signs of being nuts,
Yeah. Maybe something happened when she blipped back.
I guess you could have PTSD because she still had the battle, and obviously she was very coherent in her battle when she took down Thanos.
Yeah, she
like,
almost
by
killed Thanos.
herself.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, at Tony's funeral, she was very, very fine still. She did say they're still with us, and maybe we just misinterpreted that. Like when she was talking to Hawkeye, she's like, no, they're still with us. They'll always be with us. Maybe we misinterpreted that as like more, typical, but she meant like, nah, I still got his dead body and he's still with me.
How would the government not know that Vision's body is
Where
gone?
did she get it? Yeah, I was like,
yeah, where did they put it? Where did
his body?
Because she blipped, he didn't. He was dead. So they must have picked his body up from Wakanda and put him somewhere, right? How did she find it? How did she acquire? How did she acquire Vision's dead body?
Yeah, because Shuri didn't blip, right? Shuri and
No, she did. She did.
Oh, she did.
Shuri
So
did.
is Okoye the only one over there who didn't blip?
Yeah.
Did Nakia blip?
I don't think we ever
They didn't
got
show her.
confirmation. Yeah, she
Lupita
was
Nyong'o was doing something else.
Yeah.
So somebody we don't know about Angela Bassett either. Somebody was running Wakanda though, in the interim when Black Panther blipped, and if Shuri blipped too, then somebody had to be running Wakanda. Did they just keep him because he died there? Did they turn him over to
Why would they just
U.S.
give
government
his dead body to Wanda?
So did Wanda break into Wakanda and steal him?
How did she leave Wakanda, by the way?
Well, I guess
She
Doctor
must have
Strange
blipped back there.
Oh yeah, they must have all blipped back to where they ended, and then Doctor Strange just opened the portals for everyone from where they were.
I don't know. We're thinking way too hard.
I know now we're like trying to figure out the physics of how Doctor Strange blipped or opened the portals for everyone.
And how did everyone plan this epic comeback?
Anyway, back to actual WandaVision episode, not the physics of Endgame. I'm not convinced she's in this alone. I just can't see it. I can't see that she just did all of this on her own. And the next question I have, so she's manipulating or somebody is manipulating the people around this town too.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're thinking that this town is imaginary.
How did she
convince those cops it never existed?
She erased everyone. Monica said, is it a radius thing? Again, this episode cleared up so much, but so little.
Because then you wonder, was Monica so once you enter there, are you just being mind controlled for the most part? And then every now and then, I don't know, Wanda isn't able to keep that full control over everyone? Or are you just scared of her and you're, playing a part to not anger her?
Well, because if it was that way, then Agnes and Herb know.
Yeah, they know for sure.
So why would everyone would have to know if they know, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if but you're also being puppeteered for a good part, and then every now and then she can't keep up the facade like we just saw, or everyone is just scared and playing a part because they're like, this crazy, powerful woman is keeping us captive.
I mean, I'd be scared of Wanda too.
We better do what she says.
Yeah.
Wanda's manipulating everything from their clothes to the way they style themselves, because you don't just have that in your closet. So she has to be like conjuring it up as well as she moves through the decade.
Yeah.
This is her power. Power of being able to manipulate reality. So
Yeah.
this is actual Scarlet Witch's power. We've only seen Wanda kind of do it in Ultron, and then they pretty much dropped that. They were just like, nah, she's basically going to be Jean Grey. So yeah, it's a lot. I still think there has to be somebody else.
You think so?
Working with her, or maybe even,
or maybe has manipulated Wanda in some way.
So I was gonna say, or is manipulated her to get to this point.
I think maybe the kids have something to do with something. If there is somebody up like else
there was that
play.
for the children.
Yeah.
Somebody.
So I wonder if they're
wanting her children.
Maybe they manipulated Wanda and to create this and kind of like have her mental break, so then she would have children.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, then that comes down again to, are they real and gonna grow up to be mutants, or are they complete
like figments
just
of
dolls?
This, like, reality.
She's just manipulating dolls, or she just created them out of the clear blue. Were the butterflies in the last episode also a sign that she can actually create life because she created the butterfly? Oh, did she create the stork? Because she couldn't get rid of the stork. That was the other thing.
I think the butterfly was just a nod to them having powers. The kids have powers. I think
bringing stuff to life. She's bringing like animals per se to life in front of our eyes. If you notice, it was also red. So what was going on with that stork? I think we were caught up in like the funniness of the stork, but she couldn't get rid of it. She tried twice.
The strongest Avenger, by the way.
Yeah, she tried, and it was like a red smoke came down, and the stork was still there.
Wow, his power.
That's another thing of mine. Like, she can't be controlling the stork then. So is that like a spy from whoever else is like controlling this and not her? It's like the extra part.
We are like dissecting these episodes and the show so much, and like by the time it's over, we're gonna like watch these back
wrong
and be like, wow, like we were like looking way farther into this than the writers ever did.
It's just, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot that I'm like, it can't be a mistake, right? It'll be interesting next episode if
we're gonna be put back in the
Monica. Is Monica going to confirm? Was she controlled or was she playing along? So now we have somebody out of there. So she should be able to tell us, because she said it was Wanda. It's all Wanda.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna like stay within the format that we had in the first 3 episodes, where it's like we are only in the sitcom, but now that we have like exited like the sitcom like format, I wonder if we are gonna go back and forth between like sitcom and outside world. If
like
we're
you
gonna
said,
go into that kind of
for
stuff.
sure have to go back to the sitcom, because we've seen her in 80s looking close to, and we have that Halloween episode still to come. Ooh, could you imagine though if you were just a resident? I mean, I guess you have a sheen over your eyes, but could you imagine seeing this dead corpse just running around your town? I mean,
oh my
just
God.
like, just sitting there having like a meeting with him, a talent show. Like, I just.
That's why they're scared. That's like a thing of nightmares.
Oh my God, that ending messed me up a little bit. Seeing him just. And then seeing like his mouth move though, like he still was.
I don't like it.
It wasn't just like a dead corpse. He was like still like moving.
Animated.
Oh no, I don't like that. There was a lot that like cleared up and stuff.
Anything, though,
no, thankfully he's not a human.
See, I had that thought for a second. I was like, what if we see like Quicksilver's corpse at some point? But I was like, oh no, like he'd probably be rotted by now, because he's like an actual person. Vision is just a robot.
So I guess we can't see him, right? Unless she conjures. Oh God, if she gets his bones and like conjures up Quicksilver. Could you imagine?
I would not watch the show anymore. I'd be like, this is too much.
But okay, so pretty much we're not going to see her Quicksilver, I don't think. I think that confirms it, unless it's a pure vision that she just dreams about or something. But I don't think she's gonna. I mean, she is creating her own reality though, and what she wants to be, and I'm sure she would love to have her brother back in her life.
Also, I don't think they would have brought him up if he wasn't
They
like
have to do something
with him.
It has to be more than just Monica slipping up. And you know,
she could have said anything that kind of like alluded to like the outside world, but she talked about Pietro, and they brought up that she was a twin, and they had that conversation, and then Ultron and stuff like that. So it's like, why would, if he wasn't going to show up at some point, why would they bring him up?
Also, is Wanda the one creating these commercials? That's the next thing.
How does Hydra
they see the commercials? They're not just like a fun Easter egg. The people watching are seeing this. So first it was Stark, which obviously, you know, has a close tie. So if Wanda is creating them herself, but was she ever under Hydra control?
Wasn't Strucker the one who made them, and he was a Hydra?
Maybe, yeah.
Agent? Oh yeah, I just watched this today. What am I talking about? I just watched it the whole time today.
And they just go with Ultron, right? So they just kind of. I mean, I guess it could just be PTSD in her head that she's bringing up things she knows about, and it's Tony Stark and Hydra as the commercials, or does it have more of a subliminal meaning? That one, I'm not sure. That one, I don't know if we should read as far into. Yeah, it's just very weird that there were commercials actually broadcast to the outside world. It's weird that they didn't show their response, though. Like that they cut away with the. I don't know. That's weird to me.
They obviously know what Hydra is.
Yeah, they would have a response, I feel like, to that.
Yeah. It also makes me think like where we are going like later in the season, because we're only in episode 4, and it seems like we have gotten a lot of info.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened. So it's like, what else is there? Like what in the next 5 episodes is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like what warrants 5 more episodes? So there's more mystery to uncover.
So obviously they're gonna have to like break in, like somehow, some way, you know. Which it's another weird thing. Nobody, I don't know. Maybe they were, and some of these people just by accident walked in there and got sucked into the whole thing.
Like I said, Dottie, she wasn't on the board. I didn't see her on the board, and they didn't say her name.
She wasn't in episode 1 either.
And she's the only one that has called Wanda out, except Vision, who said like something was weird.
So is Vision just like her conscience? Is Vision just acting as her conscience?
Yeah, because he like has his own personality, and like
he called her out directly.
Yeah, has been like, what is going on? Like something's weird. So how does that work?
Yeah, like is that her just like kind of breaking character within herself, like realizing what she's doing is wrong? I don't understand.
She's adding drama for us. She's adding drama for us.
Yes, a very generous queen, Wanda.
Yes.
Well, that was it. That was episode 4. A really different episode, really took us in a different direction, and ended on a very ominous note.
Jesus, that seriously, that is like by far like the darkest thing in the MCU.
So I think we both loved that episode. We're loving this entire show. Just to be clear, I think we've loved all 4 so far. But make sure to let us know, what did you think? Do you think Wanda is in on this by herself? Do you still think that there is an outside force? Let us know. Are we just reading into things like that Stork way too much? Let us know in the comment section down below, or you can hit either one of us up on Twitter. Hannah, do you want to let them know where they can find you?
At Movies and Cats on Twitter.
Perfect. And you can find me at LC Screen Talk on Twitter and Instagram. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so you are up to date on all of our latest reactions. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.